Growing up, one of my favorite stories in the Bible was the story of David and Goliath. It's found in 1 Samuel, and this story was just so amazing to me because I could not understand how God would use a boy, a lad, a youth to defeat someone like Goliath, the giant. There are so many people to whom my human eyes seemed like they were more qualified. But our God does not call those who are qualified, but He qualifies those that are called. You see, when they got together, the Philistines against the Israelites, they were so discouraged, they were so afraid, and there was not one man in the army of God who was willing to fight against that giant. But then shows up David. And David, he is just zealous for the honor and glory of the Lord. And he says, how is it that none of you are willing to fight? And he says, Lord, if you will use me, if you will call me, Lord, I ask that you will qualify me. And it says that Saul, he looked at that situation, he starts to mock David, and he says, do you really think that look at you, you're going to fight against a man such as that? David looks to him and Saul says, all right, I can't seem to convince you otherwise, so can you at least wear my armor? It says that David puts on the armor of the king, and then before he's even out the tent, it says that David comes back and takes the armor off, and he says this, I cannot wear this, I can't walk in these because I have not yet tested them. Now here's the key. This word tested means that he had not yet proved the armor of Saul. He had not yet gone to battle and seen if the armor of Saul could really protect him. But David, he had another armor. He saw that God delivered him when he was being a shepherd. He saw that God delivered him from the lion and the bear. And he says, listen, Saul, I have not yet tested and tried your armor, so I don't know if it's going to work. But, Saul, there's another armor that I have tested and I have proved, and that is the armor of the living God of Israel. My challenge to you this morning, do you feel weak? Do you feel despised, rejected? You are in the perfect position for God to use you. But before He uses you, you need to test His armor. The Bible says, taste and see that the Lord is good. Be like David today. Be willing to put on the armor of the living God of Israel. And through your life, God is going to slay giants.